Hi, this is Christa with artisticvegan.com. Welcome to my kitchen and another Artistic Vegan show. Today I have a delicious holiday side dish for you. You can use this as a stuffing, as a dressing, or just a simple rice side dish. So whatever you want to do with it, that's what you can do. To get started, you're going to need rice, quinoa, broth. I'm using a vegetable low sodium broth that I made last night, but you can pick some up at the store, whatever you want. A little bundle of some fresh parsley, onion, garlic, bell peppers, mushroom of choice, and then I've got cranberries, the zest of a mandarin orange or a regular orange, nutmeg that I'm going to grate in. You could also just use some ground nutmeg, and an arrangement of spices. I have paprika and rosemary, oregano, thyme, and sage. And of course, any of these could be fresh, and that fresh is always best in my opinion. Then you're also going to need some breakfast sausage crumbles. Now you could just go out and buy some vegan breakfast sausage crumbles and use that, or use your favorite recipe of choice. Otherwise, you can make this one, which you'll need some pecans or walnuts, some coconut butter or coconut oil, some mushrooms, onion, soy sauce, or tamari sauce for gluten-free, then some liquid smoke. If you don't have that, you could also use smoked paprika or something with a little bit of a smoky flavor. And then you'll need some spices, some salt, pepper, coconut sugar, oregano, and a little bit of cloves, paprika, and I think that's it. So that's everything you're going to need for this recipe. And let's go ahead and get right into it. To start, we'll want to make our rice. You can do this on a stove by bringing your broth to a boil with the fresh parsley that we'll chop up. And then once it's boiling, add in your rice and your grain, and then proceed to cook it for about 30 minutes covered, and then let it steam for about 10 minutes, and then you can fluff it. Or you can just pop it in your rice cooker, which is what I'm going to do just to make it super easy. And once it's done, then we can just fluff it, and there we go. 1 cup of brown, 1/2 cup of quinoa, some fresh parsley, a whole bundle of it. And in that goes. And then 3 cups of broth. And now I just pop my lid on, press cook, and that'll cook off while we proceed to do the rest. The next thing you'll want to do is get your sausage crumbles ready. So we can just put everything in a food processor and then heat it on a stove top until it is nice and brown. That's pretty easy. Here we go. Everything in. I'm just going to put that in my food processor until it has nice crumbles. You don't want to take it too far, so this looks great. We've got a nice consistency and texture, and I'll take that and put it on my cast iron skillet and brown it up. Also want to have the rest of your ingredients prepared, because right when the sausage is done, you're going to put your onions in and cook the rest of these ingredients. Let's go ahead and get our mushrooms prepared. So once our crumbles are done, we can put them into the pan. So for my onions, I've chopped them. For my garlic, I've minced it. For my bell peppers, I started with the dice and ended kind of with the chop. You can do whatever you want there. And then for my mushrooms, we're going to shred them or cut them very nice and thin in little strips. I'll proceed to do that and we'll move over to the stove and I'll show you up close. Once the sausage was nice and brown, I added the onions along with a pinch of salt and pepper and a little bit of vegetable broth and cooked this for about 5 minutes until they were nice and golden, as well as the red bell peppers, and cooked those for another few minutes, following with the mushrooms and cooking those for about 8 minutes with another pinch of salt and pepper. Once the mushrooms were tender, I added the garlic and the seasoning, brought that together until it was really nice and fragrant, and then added the morning sausage crumbles, the vegan, into there to heat it back up, and then fluffed the rice, and now we're ready to assemble. In a large mixing bowl, add your nice hot rice. To that, our nice hot sausage and mushroom mixture, as well as the cranberries, and these are optional, and you could also add a little apple if you wanted to. And then you just want to fold that together and you're ready to eat. It has wonderful bright colors and fantastic scent. The house smells amazing and we're really excited to have some. Now this could be a dish on its own. It's actually a complete meal all in its own, and it could also be a wonderful side, so however you have it this season, I hope you love it and let me know. I'll give it a quick taste and say goodbye. And I'll give you a nice close-up of all the gorgeous colors in there. It's really nice. The flavors are fantastic. They really jump through. There's a lot of different herbs and everything coming together. It's really delicious. I love the flavors of the morning sausage crumbles with the peppers. And then the mushrooms. We use the oyster mushrooms and they almost have kind of a meaty texture, if you will. And they almost remind me of little chicken strips or something weird. I don't know. Anyways, they're really good. I think you're really going to love this recipe. Go to artisticvegan.com to get it. This has been Christa and I hope to see you next time. Bye.